let's see what we got inside the box here. Looks like this is a registration card for Govee. Govee user manual. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Box here. Okay. Contents. Where to find the camera. The camera box is at the bottom of the package. This is the light bar box. This is the accessory box. We should find the camera at the bottom. Up, there's a camera. Some kind of phone pad, power adapter. Controls. It's got a bit of adhesive tape on the bottom for mounting. Looks like the base for the lights. Got adhesive tape on the bottom of these. Some of them anyway. So that's got to be the base. I don't know quite what that is. Let's see. That's the camera. Got a little piece of plastic protecting the lens. I appreciate that. Right there. Okay. That should be everything inside the box. Let's take a look at the manual and see what all this stuff is. Alright, so that is the control box. AC adapter that plugs into the control box. Alright. Okay, so if you're going to mount this thing to the table, then this is your bracket for mounting it to the table. If you're going to mount it to your screen, this is what you would use for that. I have to think about whether I'm going to mount this thing to my screen or not. I may just have it on the table. So basically the idea is that you'll have your light bar. You'll attach it to one of these mounts. Stand that up. Actually, did that right? Yeah, that looks about right. And then the camera right here is going to be sitting on top of the monitor, and the little camera will look at the monitor and pick up what colors on the monitor and mirror it on the lights. So I'm thinking this is going to be pretty interesting to see once it's all put together. I still haven't quite figured out what the mounting squares are for, but I'll read the directions a bit more thoroughly before I finish setting this up, and we'll take a look at how it all looks when it's done. Okay, so I unwrapped the cord on the back of the light bars, and I'm very pleased with the length of cord they've given me between each light bar, and basically everything plugs right in here to the control panel. The light bars themselves plug in through a USB-C, the camera plugs in through a USB-A, and then the power plugs in right here on the side. So I'm about to go set this up on my desk. I know that I'm probably going to have to download an app. I'm going to go work on that and be right back. So setting up all the hardware was really easy. I downloaded the app. Getting that set up on my iPad was very easy. What I'm going to do now is the calibration. So this is going to involve me turning off my monitor and putting the foam squares in very specific positions. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so I got my foam squares positioned. I'm hitting the ready button on the app right now. Interestingly enough, you can position the camera either from the top or the bottom. I chose to position from the top. So I don't think this is going to work because I'm supposed to be positioning on the app where my screen's at, and the camera doesn't appear to be able to see my screen, possibly because this is a curved monitor. So I'm going to have to do some rethinking on this. So I repositioned the camera at the bottom of the monitor. I can't sit it entirely to the center because I have a button there that I need to control the input-output of my monitor. So I'm not entirely pleased with how that's worked out, but I am able to view a lot more of the screen with the camera positioned at the bottom. I think the overall result will be better. I just got to get used to having that camera protruding from the base of my monitor. So it told me the calibration is successful, and it looks like the app is updating. So these are the lights at full 100% brightness. Let's take a look at how low they go. That's 1% right there. That's about 50. I can tell you at 100% the lights are quite bright. I think I'm going to set them to 35 right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Lots of options here in terms of the effects. Okay, so I'm going to try setting up a video and seeing how the lights work with the camera, watching the monitor to pick up the lights from the video, see how that all syncs up. I'm going to get that test ready and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've dimmed the studio lights. I've updated the settings on the Govee Home app to reflect having the camera scan the screen and update the color on the lights accordingly. So I'm going to hit play on this video and we're going to see how it works out. So I started playing around with some of the settings, and there's an entire setting for music where the mic on the Govee camera picks up the sound and adjusts the lights accordingly. And there's a few different settings on that that I thought were really cool, so I thought we'd demo that here. So this one right here is called Vivid. This is Rhythm. This one's called Strike. This is Vibrate. Beat. This one's called Torch. This is Rainbow Circle. And this last one's called Shiny. I thought these were really cool. I had a lot of fun just sitting here playing with them. I'm very happy with my purchase. I highly recommend the Govee Flow Pro. It's got a lot here in the app that you can play with. There's even some settings if you want to create your own custom kind of light show. I love this kind of stuff. So there you have it, folks, the Govee Flow Pro. I highly recommend it. I've had a lot of fun just sitting here playing with the different settings that I have on here, the different modes they have for picking up sound with the mic on the camera. There's quite a few different options here for scenes as well that I thought were really neat. They've even got one that's for if you're reading. I highly recommend you check these out. They're going to be used in all of my unboxing videos in the intro. I'm going to have some fun doing some gaming, having these going while I'm playing Diablo 4 or whatever indie game at the moment. Very happy with my purchase. I highly recommend you check these out. And as always, thanks for tuning in.